Lamar, 4 interceptions, but Baltimore wins. Here's John Harbaugh after the win.
Okay, appreciate everybody being here. Really appreciate our players, and the way they fight, and the way they don't flinch, they don't blink. They just, no matter what happens, they keep coming back and playing the next play, this play, one player after another. And I'm very proud of them for that, and I respect them greatly for the way they approach the game. So defense was just off the charts. I mean, that's one of the best defensive performances that we've seen out here in a long time. To hold that offense down the way they did, to hold that rushing attack down the way they did, the play action passing game that they have, the boots, the hard play actions, the chunk passes. They had a few. Thus far, our guys played tremendously well across the board on defense. Our edges were especially good. Of course, we talked about Tyus, but Dafe, we mentioned him too. But the other guys as well. I mean, how about Justin Houston? I mean, we don't talk too much about him, right? I joke with him. I said, kind of like you run silent, run deep, but you're playing great football, and he is. And I'm just proud of the guys. And offensively, we had the turnover, but they didn't blink either. Came back and quit fighting. This guy right here made a bunch of plays. The other guy sitting right there, talking about Mark and Lamar, came back and made plays when they had to make them. And how about the 0 touchdown and all-out blitz they put up in the red zone? And Lamar backs up, finds Mark. Mark works his way open and make that throw like that, and to make that catch and to get open. That's the kind of stuff that wins you football games. So just proud of these guys across the board.
Back to Patrick for a second. He's very humble about it, but I mean, he's doubled over in pain. You can see it come to the sideline. He goes back out onto the field. What does it say about him as a player, as a person, and the mentality of the team?
That's a great point. I mean, Sal, it's who he is. I mean, he was in major pain. That's a rib, and that's the kind of thing that, have you had a broken rib before? I have, It sticks with you, too. Those things hurt a lot. So just the kind of person he is, he really wants to be great. He really wants to be he wants to be a great linebacker. He sees Ray Lewis up there in the box on the big screen, right? That's the kind of the bar here, and sort of in a way. And I know he takes that very seriously.
All right, here you go. Now, look, sometimes you win when you don't play well. Sometimes you win in spite of the fact of your play, and that may be the case tonight with Lamar Jackson throwing 4 picks. Again, you were 0-52 if your team threw 4 or more interceptions until Sunday Night Football. Now you're 1-52. Lamar Jackson, 4 picks, but a win. Here he is after the game.
Lamar, what will the process be like this week for you to go in and study what you think you might have done wrong on some of those interceptions and try to correct them before you go to Pittsburgh?
Just watch film and critique myself like I always do. I'm hot, dude. I threw 4 interceptions, 3 first half. I feel like those drives when the interceptions came, we could have did something on those drives. We could have put points on the board. And I just told my team like that's me. I owe y'all.
Obviously, you guys would like to win in blowouts and put up a lot of points, but what does it say about your team that you can win ugly?
I mean, everybody would like to win in a blowout in the league. But, yeah, we've been doing it all season. We've been having close games all season. We, like Mark said, we control our own destiny. We just got to keep building, keep stacking. I feel like we there. We almost there. But, like I said, I had them turnovers, too, so that slowed us down.
Lamar, is there a common denominator among these interceptions? Is there something you're doing, something defenses are doing?
I mean, it's one game that happened. They just made great plays on those interceptions. And then, like I was throwing the right tone, they was making diving interceptions. One of them, I underthrow Mark. Could have been a better ball for sure. But they just made great plays.
How do you shake that off, Lamar? Like, how do you deal with obviously you're a guy very competitive. How do you deal with that frustration on the sidelines?
Just move on. It still be on my mind because I still be talking about it, but you got to move on. Move on to the next job. We get another opportunity. Just go out there and try to build right there.
Lamar, I think on the third one, it looked like Andrews broke to the right and you kind of threw it inside. Was that a miscommunication?
Third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Should have threw it right to him.
On the touchdown, Lamar, I mean, How much time were you trying to buy? When did you see Mark come open for that one? Can you just walk us through the touchdown throw?
Yeah, they went 0 right there in the red zone. Dropped back. I was gonna go to Duve, but Ward stopped. Like he stopped back there, so I couldn't throw it to Duvernay. I got back. I see Mark like right in the middle. I was gonna try to drive it to him, but Miles Garrett was right there in my face, and when I was throwing the ball, I couldn't really finish it. He hit my arm, but Mark made a great play on coming back to the ball and catching it in the end zone for the touchdown.
Is that the longest 13-yard touchdown you've ever thrown?
Baltimore gets it done. They move to 8-3. They are the 1 seed in the AFC. It was not pretty. Lamar Jackson, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. But they find a way through. Cleveland falls to 6-6, and they are now in precarious position if they want to go back to the playoffs. Ravens and Browns will play after Cleveland's bye week this week again. So Cleveland plays back-to-back games against Baltimore with the bye week coming up first.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.